Hi everyone, good morning all. So today we are going to start react.js online training. Okay, today is the day one session. Okay, to learn react.js we need mandatory skills HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, and JavaScript here. Okay, JavaScript already you are well aware. Okay, almost 5 sessions we taken by covering all fundamentals, and without having Bootstrap knowledge, learning React JS is difficult for you. Why? Because completely React JS, I am following Bootstrap and CSS only. Okay. If you want to design your web application in beautiful, responsive web design, Bootstrap is will helpful for us. Okay. So that's why these four main courses are important before going to start React JS here. Today, I will be focused how to create a React project, how to explore, I mean to say project structure, normal one web application, how to display, how to create all those activities I'm going to discuss here. From today onwards, don't miss even single class also. Okay, and all the sessions till now, whatever we discuss, HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap available here, and JavaScript videos. All 5 sessions are available here. And today onwards, whatever I'm going to discuss, React sessions I will be upload to here. And one more thing, this is a first time course launch for you. We are giving another benefit. Node.js and Express.js also will try to upload into another module. Those are all kind of a additional free access for you. You can watch directly here, guys. Are we good? Any questions?
Good.
Okay.
Can you
So,
show the syllabus content also?
sorry, yeah. Anyway, I will discuss. Okay. Okay, as part of the React JS, first we'll discuss about installation, introduction, why we need React, how to execute, exploring folder structure, React JS components, and we have a React different types of hooks are available. Those kind of the hooks, login form, registration form, API calls, and web page design. Okay, while learning all the basic things, main kind of validations, how you can perform. Okay, API, while learning all these modules, then we will start like JWT token, access token, how you can handle in the front end. Back end is responsible when you do a login, they will give username and password, you will get a token. That token is useful when you make an API call, how you can perform that effect, how to make API calls, one web page to another web page, how to pass the data. The complete information will come to the picture here. Once you are good about these pages, then as part of the project development, we are going to take about these five six things. E-commerce page design, how in Amazon a web page is displaying with a list of products, right? Like each page six products and another six products, like that. In the same pattern, even we are going to implement e-commerce page design, you home page design, users page design, like if you have a list of users, okay, how to apply the filters, how you can sort the data, like a user space design. While learning 1 2 3, by this time you will be comfortable creating a big basket application here, like a images. Okay, you have a product, you want to buy a product, add to the once your product is added, it will display what are the products are available. It's kind of a crowd operation, how you can perform through big basket with responsive web page design we will be discuss. Okay, for a backend we are using, okay, Spring Boot application as a backend API. You no need to learn about Spring Boot, just you should know which APIs are exposing, that is sufficient as a UI developer. Okay, and the backend we will use as a Mongo database here. 4 5 6 really into your main project will come to the picture. Okay, and future I am planning another project like a Amazon project. Who are purchase this course, we will be upload whenever I have a time. I will upload a video so that it will be easy to practice another project as well here, guys. Even I will give an assignment. You need to design a job portal application. Okay, a Naukri job portal. Like if you see, as a you have a recruiter and you as a user, right? Recruiter can create the jobs, user can apply the jobs. That kind of pattern one website you guys need to design after learning this whole application here. I will give instructions. I have a documentation also. I have what are the technologies we should use, what kind of features need to implement. Okay, by end of this course, definitely you can design any web page application. Minimum things easily you can understand from the Google. If you download any project, easily you can understand how you can design, how to modify everything. You will be well aware about this course, guys. Okay, so are we good to start? Introduction to React.js.
Yes, yes.
Okay, now so introduction to the React.js. Let me open a documentation. I have a one presentation I have. Let me show you. Then we can see environment setup and everything here. Okay, now if you want to, again, repeatedly I'm saying this point, if you want to become Angular developer or React developer or UI developer, okay, React is the next step. Angular is the next step. Front end, what we have, these four are the minimum things you should be aware. You should be strong. I'm not saying it's kind of a basics you should know. I'm not saying basics. You should be strong on these four things. Then only learning React is very, very dead easy, guys. Lot of people, students doing mistake like in every institute they will say just basics is sufficient. React you can learn. Once they started React, they will struggle to design the application because of lack of knowledge on Bootstrap and JavaScript here. That's why. So that's why as part of this UI full stack, I taken from the scratch HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, and everything here. So what is your confidence level, guys, about these four modules? All are who are already enrolled, please acknowledge. Yes, Aditya, Manish, Vijay, you guys tell me. You can talk to me, no worries, no chat, so that others also be aware. Yes, Rajendra. Okay, you don't have option to talk. Okay, everyone giving the chat window. Oh, sorry, it's my bad. Yes,
Okay, now it is okay, I think.
yeah, sorry, it's my bad. What's your confidence level on these four modules?
We are almost all there. I mean, up to 80%, 90%.
Oh, super. That is sufficient. 80 to 90% is more. Remaining 10-20% easily. Those things you will be learn as part of the React as well. No worries on this one. Okay. See, my motive is end of this course, you should be design your application. You should not depend on any other person in a projects or in your office like that. A lot of people backend developer, UI developer. So backend developer depending on the UI developer depending on the backend. Instead of both, if you combine everything, you we can only develop. That's why completely full stack developer plus UI plus back. Okay, chalo. Now what is React.js? Why React.js is important? Okay, React.js basically a JavaScript library. It is very, very important. It is a JavaScript library. Who developed the React.js means Facebook. Facebook is introduced. Even completely Facebook also they are using the React JS only, guys. Completely Facebook is designed based on the React, Instagram, all those things. Popular websites normally they design with the React JS. It's very fast actually. It is used to develop single page applications here without page refresh. Okay, without page refresh, you can able to use your website here. That means if you open Amazon or Flipkart, always it will not refresh. In the same page, your content will be displayed. It will not refresh and everything. That is the meaning of single page applications. Like for example, now see here, Amazon. Now if you click on specific, if you click on the Amazon Fresh, okay, if you see here, whole web page is not designing. When you click on the made for Amazon, this particular page, it is not going to another page, it's not going in the same page. A content is modifying here. Suppose a best example, suppose let me phone iPhone 13 128 GB, just I given. Now here if you click on the Apple, now see this particular page only will be changed. Header and footer will never change, guys. If you see here, anywhere if you click on get in days, header and footer will never change. Here the page will not refresh, only this content will be changing. This is called as a single page applications. React why popular means basically it mainly focus on building user interfaces, building user interfaces. When you are learning the React.js, only one file will be there throughout the project, one HTML file. That's it. That file is nothing but index.html file. Only one HTML there, header tag, body tag. This is a single index.html whole React project. This Amazon project only one HTML. Remaining all the files are JavaScript files or TypeScript files only here. That way, the design we are doing. Anyway, as part of our next sessions, you will see why one HTML file also there. Okay, and it is not a framework, guys. It is a library. Angular JS is a framework and React is a library. When it is a framework, why React is popular means no need any maintenance, any headache here. You no need to patch works. Not it's a library. Whenever you have a new version, they can release. But if it is a framework, lot of things you need to take in care, and it is a heavyweight as well. And compared to React, Angular UI page design, little bit slow response compared to the React JS here. Okay, so that's why React mainly focus on building user interfaces part by part, small components we can develop in React JS here. Okay, React comes in three flavors: React JS, okay, web page applications; React Native is nothing but mobile based applications; React Bootstrap, responsive web page design. These three flavors will come to the picture. Now a lot of other institutes, they will be they will explain pure native React JS. They will not integrate to Bootstrap here. Then you will learn React, but a website design you will not comfortable to design that a particular activity here. Okay, these three flavors will come to the picture as part of the React. Same just I mentioned here, it is used to develop web applications, okay, and React Native develop mobile applications. Bootstrap rich UI for both web and mobile applications here. The current version of React is 18.x. Okay, React uses a virtual DOM, document object model, to update UI efficiently. Here in a web page, if you see, this is one search box, okay, and this is some buttons, some text. This is called as a DOM elements. These internally it will maintain one DOM structure. No need to learn about in detail about what is DOM, all the things. React is using internally a virtual DOM in the browser. So that's why UI, updating the UI is very fast. Angular is using not a virtual DOM, a real DOM it will be used. It will be use a real DOM elements. You no need to discuss more detail about real DOM, virtual DOM. Why? Because just to have a knowledge is sufficient. It will not helpful much. The main difference just I explaining. Okay, it's a virtual DOM and the real DOM here. This is about the introduction to the React. What is React JS? Just you should be aware here. Okay, and React will comes to the picture in basically two ways. We can develop React, okay, using JavaScript and TypeScript here. JavaScript is the first main programming language where it will be useful. Other technologies like Node.js, Express.js, Vue.js, okay, in all the common things JavaScript. Later on time, to make it more simplification, they introduced another language called TypeScript. On top of JavaScript, TypeScript is introduced here. So the main target is our JavaScript here. I will discuss about these things later on time. JSX, TSX, why it is XML. Later I will explain. Extensions in React normally we can add this extension JSX. Internally it will convert into .js only here. Internally it will be convert. But most of the times we will be use this extension JavaScript files only. Whole the React, all the files will be .js file or .ts file. Okay, in JavaScript lot of concepts are there, I know, but mainly important things React is using ES6 features here. Can I know what are the ES6 features? You remember? Tell me guys, what are the ES6 features we have in JavaScript, please? Others?
Template,
Yes.
thread operator.
Template, literal, correct.
Yeah.
Arrow functions, correct. And we have a function methods, a map and filter, let and where. Already in the last sessions we discussed, hope who are all watching in JavaScript ES6 features we discussed here completely. If you are not yet gone through, please go through all the videos, not only this video guys, then you will be comfortable while you practicing React for you guys, everyone. Okay, API calls are ES6 features, and normal fundamentals, conditional statements, if loops, while loops, all the things, whole the content we discussed here. Okay, and most widely used companies Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Netflix, Airbnb, and many more. Lot of companies are using React here. Who are using Angular, slowly they will be migrate to React as well guys. Compared to Angular, React is also good. Yes, I'm not saying denying Angular, both are in the same stage. Some couple of companies are expecting Angular, some few companies are expecting React as well. Both are different flavors guys, the way of syntax and the folder structure and everything here. Okay, now here and now this is about introduction to the React. Now just observe this diagram. If you want to design any website, most, okay, all the websites, if you see, a navbar is nothing but a header. This is called footer. This is the main component. This is called side nav component, sidebar navigation. Doesn't mean everyone will use side navbar. This is completely optional, but this is the main content. If you visit any website, header part is fixed, footer part is fixed. Only the middle data is changing here. In React, terminology is navbar component, header component, footer component, main component. In this pattern, we will be discuss here. Everything will discuss about as a component here, not a classes. It is kind of one component. If you see now, just observe here. Now imagine javaexpressacademy.com. Okay, if you click on the courses tab, if you see, this is a header part, left hand side some space, right hand side some space. If you come to bottom down, this is a footer component. In the middle you have a main content. Here, top bar header component, bottom footer component. If you see, whichever information is displaying, this whole information, some course component. And to display only this information, one card. In Bootstrap we learn about cards, right? That is about, you can design one component here. When I click here, header is not changed, footer is not changed, and in the middle, in the bottom, whatever you are seeing, this is also a one component here. Now see in the Amazon application. Now let me search with some mobile phone. Now see here, header is fixed. Okay, this is called a side navbar component, guys. Now in Java Express I don't have sidebar, but here I have a sidebar nav component. Now this is a mobile phone. See, you can able to display images like this also. Here this whole design we can perform using Bootstrap, not React, not Angular. Completely CSS and Bootstrap we can display information like this approach. You don't want like that. When you click here, now you want to display information left hand side, but you need to spend the time and you need to write the code. No one will give this kind of code anywhere. Just however design you want, you can design the application here. Okay, now if you open the Flipkart, let's just explaining about the components here. Now, see here, header is little bit different. A search bar you have. This is called a brand logo and some login button, cart button, seller. This is a Flipkart header design. Amazon header design, Amazon logo, location, search bar, orders and cart like this. Now see, this is called basic. When you visit flipkart.com, this is called home page. Home page dashboard here. Whether you are registered user, not a registered user, home page is the common everywhere here. See, now if you see here the structure, you are able to see here, guys, how much content. See, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. See, around 14. Each web page, three cards are displaying like this. Home page you can design like this. Now see here some kind of component. This is one kind of component like this. Now if you see, all are like a flex or wrap. In CSS we discuss, right? Flex or wrap. See, the whole image are displaying like this. How much you want, you can able to display in the UIC. When you keep on loading some information, you are getting here. This is completely a footer component. Are able to see? Footer they want to design like this. Top star brand batteries. Oh, sorry. This is your footer component here. This is a dark mode in Bootstrap actually. This is a white color. Like this, we can design everything in a website page design in this pattern by learning, okay, Bootstrap with React here. This is a component based architecture here. Okay, we given enough information. Slowly we'll discuss how to create a component, what is a function, all the things we are going to discuss as well. No worries. To set up react.js in your local system environment setup, okay, if you want to perform, we need two softwares. Any everywhere a software represents one node.js, one Visual Studio. Guys, 1 minute. Yeah, sorry guys.
So
So
small doubt, sir.
yeah, please go ahead.
Sir, previously you said Node Express, Node Server. Now it's Node.js. Can you
See,
distinguish these
see,
three?
Node.js is runtime environment to run our like JDK is a runtime environment. Java software, Spring Boot, micro, everything you are able to run on top of that, right? It's a runtime environment. Here, Node.js is also a runtime environment. In UI side to support backend development, Node.js is used for a Node.js server also. Software is same, but you can develop server side applications also for the Node.js. Clear this picture point?
Yes, yes.
Express.js is the flavor of Node.js to simplify Node.js server creation. Suppose you written 10 lines of code. By using Express.js, I can make it 5 lines of code. That is about Express.js. Is mainly for REST API development from the front end here. That is about Express.js here. It's not anything separate software, no. Common software, Node.js software. By using this Node.js, you can run JavaScript files, and you can run backend server applications, and to create any React based applications, everything. First software is required in your local system is Node.js only. Now Visual Studio is a editor for you. Okay, it's kind of a development of UI based applications. Visual Studio Code we will use. Already you are well aware about these two softwares. From day one, we are using these softwares already. But who are completely new, this is the time where you can see separate softwares here. Clear for your question?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, is a code editor. Just you can visit the website Visual Studio Code. You can based on which platform you want, you can download it here as well. Okay, yeah. When you install Node in your local system, these three tools available. Just see here. These three tools are available here. Okay, sorry. These two tools are available here. Okay, see, npm node. Node basically to run pure JavaScript code. Already in JavaScript, if whenever if you want to run any JavaScript code by using the node command, we used npm. Okay, now onwards you will see node package manager. It is basically to download the dependencies from the npm module. Like it is kind of a Maven central. For who are from Java background, for your understanding, npm is nothing but Maven Gradle to download the dependencies. They have their own repository, npm website. If you visit npm, see, this is a npm is the company behind npm registry, largest software registry worldwide with 2 million packages are available. In React, you need a header design. One component, one package is required. You want to make an API calls, one package is required. All those things are available here. Whichever packages you suppose you need a Axios. Previously, in JavaScript, Axios is one of the approach promises async and await. I told right there we used a fetch API in the last session. If you click on Axios, if you want to utilize Axios in your project, now npm, by using npm I can download into my local system. And here, yeah, Axios is how to utilize the information is also available here only. See here how to use in your system, which browsers are support, how to install bow command, yarn command, like kind of npm packages are there, how to use in your local system. Okay, see, import Axios from Axios library. If you are using Node.js, this is the how you can import the statement. Okay, like this the complete information is available here, guys. See here, axios.get, then catch, finally. Already yesterday we discussed these activities, right? Same pattern here as well, guys. Okay, this is one kind of npm module. Using this npm module, you can download the packages in your local system. Okay, and Node.js helps to execute JavaScript code. We have another plugin called npx. Npx means using this plugin we can create React applications here. By default you will never get this plugin. You need to install. To support this plugin, you need to install one command called npm install hyphen g, means a global level. Everywhere you can create your create hyphen react hyphen app. This is called react plugin here. Once we added this in the command prompt, this tool will available, and so npx will come, this particular plugin will available. By using this plugin, I can create my react application here. Now we can go for documentation also. See here, Facebook, it is given by Facebook, right? Create hyphen react hyphen app, that's it. Now there is one GitHub link is available. No, direct website is LC. Create react hyphen app. Set up a modern web app by running one command. Get started. Now see here, guys. This is a completely a documentation. Now see, by using if you install Node, this plugin is also npx command also available. But to support this plugin, you need to download using npm and my app. Then npm start. These three commands we should perform in the command prompt, then we can able to run our application here. Now let me open the command prompt here. Before opening the command prompt, first you need to decide where you want to create the project. Now these are all the folders as of now we created: JavaScript, HTML, CSS and Bootstrap. Here I am creating another folder called react.js. Inside this react.js, okay, here I'm opening the command prompt cmd here. Command prompt I'm opening here. Once you install the node, you can check the version, node hyphen version here. So your node version will display to you. You can check the npm version as well. See, this is 8.9. This is called npm version, node package module. Okay, and there is a tools, another command list also we have. Let me check it. Mm, no, it's not giving. That's okay. Now, npx, okay, create hyphen react hyphen app. Here you need to provide your project name, whichever project you want to create. Okay, to do this particular plugin, already I installed my local system. I no need to run this specific command one more time. In your use case, you should run this command npm install hyphen g this plugin. You can take a screenshot of this one, guys. It will be helpful to you when you are practicing. Okay. Now I am directly running this particular command here. Or okay, let me show you this npm install only. Let we'll see how what will happen. Npm install hyphen g global level create hyphen react hyphen app. Enter. Okay, it will take some time, let it be. Now see here, now some issues, this is fine, that's okay. Now if this plugin is installed, whether it is installed or not, how you can prove? Using npx create hyphen react hyphen app, some anything, some hello world, some project. Enter. It will take few minutes, 2 to 3 minutes to create a React project. Day to day, we will not create project in this pattern. We will be use same project and will try to update all the source code in the same files. We will, okay, let it done this activity. Now it will create a folder. Now see hello hyphen world folder and a project structure. It will be create here. In Maven, when you are learning pom.xml file, Gradle build.gradle file. In here, we have one file called package.json file, where it include what are the dependencies are available. Complete information is available under this particular file. Now let it done this activity. Okay, just I am creating a folder. Now, it will take few minutes. In the meanwhile, if you have any questions, yeah, let me know.
Sir, one general doubt, sir. Sir, in the backend also, I'm from Java, as you know. We will be having vulnerabilities while fetching the, I mean, while including the
Exactly.
jars, right?
Correct.
Similarly, in the UI, how we eliminate? In the backend, we have one process. In the front end, here, two high
See,
severe vulnerabilities.
these vulnerabilities have separate tools are available. There you will get a son. There is a black duck. You know, to find out the vulnerabilities as part of your software check. When you deploy into cloud, you will deploy into a pod. Am I correct? Kubernetes. Now, Azure or AWS, they will support separate tools, vulnerabilities check. They will verify and they will give the correct version to identify. Like one of the tool previously in my previous organization, one tool we used to call Black Duck here. This is a SCA tool, software composition analysis. This tool will identify what are the vulnerabilities are there in your identify and manage software supply chain risk here. Any bugs change, it's kind of a to verify dependency analysis, binary analysis, all the dependencies, whichever issues are there, it will identify to you, alert or block. If it is it should be pass this black duck phase, then only your software will go to the production. Like this, different kind of tools are also available. Clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah, it is taking little more time. Anyway, we'll discuss. See, this is a purely one React.js folder structure. If you create a Java project, Java has a separate folder structure. Maven will maintain one folder structure. Gradle will maintain one folder structure. Now here npm is maintaining one folder structure, and our whole React code will return in this. Lot of files are there. You no need to worry all the things. Whichever is important, those things you need to learn. Now see here, your application created, success. Now what they are saying, we suggest you begin by typing cd hyphen hello world, then npm start command. Now your React application will start. See, cd hello world npm start. Once you are comfortable in Visual Studio, how to run, how to import, all the things I will explain. Now this is the command. It will start your React project now. Project creation, it will take 2 to 3 minutes. Starting also it will take less than 1 minute here, guys. See, by default port number in React basically 3000 port number. React code will be run on this particular port number, guys. If you want, we can change it as well by overriding the port number, but this is a default port number. Tomcat 8080, like this. Here also a default port number for React applications. Mongo 27017, MySQL I think 3306, like that. Port numbers are fixed here also. See here, first React application here. What they're saying, edit under src folder, you have a file called app.js file, and save to reload. If you want to change something, it is saying that please visit .js file and change something. It will reflect here. This is purely CSS, guys. This animation and this printing, background color, and everything purely CSS here. No need to learn all the things right now. Main about a React here, right? This is a how to run a sample project in your local system here. Okay. Now how to import, into your workspace. Okay, simple option I will give you guys here. This is the command prompt open, cmd till your project hello world project. If you install Visual Studio Code, just you need to type one command, code code and dot, and it will open Visual Studio in this particular folder for you. See here, that particular folder will appear directly here to you guys. Okay. Now see, node underscore modules are able to see whenever if you want to share this project to anyone, whenever if you want to push to git, we should not commit node underscore modules. These are the dependencies when you run your application. To run your react application, these modules, these dependencies are required inside your project. Here see, lot of plugins are there, node underscore modules, all dependencies. Which modules needs to download? Everything available under package.json file. Let me open. Now see, React library, React DOM, React scripts, web editor, different kind of dependencies are available here. This is a package.json. It is kind of a configuration file. Future, if you add Axios library, that dependency will added here. If you want to add any React router DOM, that particular dependency is available. All the dependencies available under package.json file. Okay, ignore this is a already readme file. Just how to create a React application and how to start the application and which port number it is running. If you want to write any unit test cases, if you want to run npm test, if you want to deploy your application into production, npm run build, some a readme document. This particular document will be useful when you are designing any website. Those instructions you need to write it here in readme file. And ignore about this one, dot git ignore. By default, when you create a React application, by default a git is initialized in your application. Now see here, whenever you want to add these files into a git repo, these things it will not commit. See, slash node modules, pnp, coverage, build folder, these are all kind of a different kind of files. At a runtime it will generate into your folder. We should not share these files to anyone. Whenever they want to run, they need to run a command to download the software. So it is a very heavyweight application. If you see the space about this particular application, huge space you will have. Just to see here guys, that's why right click, because of node modules, show more options, properties. See, around 100 MB. No, see, it is increasing around 277 MB. It is clear. If you remove node modules, it will be in the KBs here. So even when I want to share any code to you except node modules, I will copy all these files. Except node, remaining all these, so it's KBs only. See, right click, properties. See, 1 MB here. Okay. Anyway, later on time I will discuss about a git as well, how to store and everything here. No worries here. Hope these are all clear. Lock you can ignore. Now there is folder called public folder. Inside a public folder, mainly one file available called index.html file. Throughout React applications whole web page development, one file called index.html file. Now you already head tag, meta tags just you can ignore. Go for the body tag, nothing is there here. Only one tag available called root tag. That's it. See, div id equal to root. Remember this particular command here guys. Okay, let me write it in a file where it will be located and everything I will explain later on time. Now copy this one. I'm creating another folder here. What I can do, not a public, just I want to create a separate file, running.txt, running.md. Now index.html file, this is particular command you have. Okay, just okay. Uh, in index.html file, you have this particular tag. There is no UI code. We will not write anything. but where to upload, where to write the code, everything, there is a relation between our source folder and public folder. I will be discuss. Now you want to integrate bootstrap. Now you need to write into head tag bootstrap cdn link, you need to import it here. These are all default options. If you want, you can keep it. These are default options, like just if you want, you can remove like a naming convention. If you want to write something, just you can remove. This is kind of a comment here. This is for that purpose, just they written for some information here. uh, Basically meta tags for the google seo purpose, just you can ignore as of now. This is about index.html file. Remove, close. Remaining are logos only, guys. Favicon logo, jpg, these are all kind of a, those things, just ignore about this folder. No, src folder. Inside a src folder, we have a lot of files are available here. Important file in src is index.js. The relation between, okay, index.html, index.js, this is a javascript file. See here, this is a javascript file, this is a html file. In javascript, I am loading, see, document dot get element by id root. Wherever you have a, in html file, you have a root, it will store into some variable into a from folder. React dom, ignore, these are all the things, a default options you will get. Inside this particular web page, I want to display one component called app component, our real code available into app component. Now this app available where, app.js file. See, app dot, this is called one component here. Now remove everything, I don't want all the things, I don't want to confuse anything to you, just remove everything. Ignore about this div class name and everything, just to see simple. I am writing hello world, that's it. See, done. Now go to your web application. See, hello world is displaying. Now, even they are saying in SRC, change app.js file. Now, your HTML code you will write into JavaScript only. By default, JavaScript will not support, but this is a special syntax called JSX. Later, I will explain importance of this one. That is later. Now, go to index.js file. Now, app component I am using. Now, you can ask me, can I create another component? Yes. Header component, footer component, home page component, courses component, e-commerce page component, multiple JavaScript files you can create in this particular SRC folder. Here, lot of other files are available. Now see, these two files are not required. Now right click, delete, delete, and this file not required, delete, remove, and app.test, delete to write our test cases. Okay, and app.css not required, delete. Just I'm removing unnecessary files here, guys. Okay, now once you removed everything, if you go to index.js, now you will get some exceptions here. You will get some exceptions. Okay, now where we are running our application, see here, once you start deletion, somewhere these files are utilizing in this particular folder. See, just now I removed this folder, remove this one, save, save the application, and you can verify in the command prompt whether it is success or failure. Still some issues are there in a src app.js file. Unnecessary files just I'm removing, guys. For app.cs, just removing, save. Now go to the command prompt. Now still some issues, report web vitals is not found. Now go to index.js. Now this is the one. Just remove. Unused things just I am removing here. Index.css not required. That's it. This is a simple file here. Now no issues. Now purely if you see app.js file, index.css file, by default some styles are available. If you don't want, just delete it. This one also not required. Now go to index.js. Now deleted. Now logo.svg, I don't want, delete. See, if you see in src, two files are there, app.js file, index.js file. Now whether it is correct or not, to verify, see, compiled successfully, no issues in your project. Now this is a purely a folder structure. See, hello world is displaying. Now you can ask me, can I create another JavaScript file? Yes, you can create. Now see here how to create another JavaScript file. This is app.js file. Okay, now what I can do, let me create a another file. Suppose a login.js, some login JavaScript. Now already you know what, how to write a function. Now login. Here one important rule, file name and function name should be same. This is the standard practices we need to follow. Now login. Inside a login, normal JavaScript file, we cannot write HTML. But in React, we can write the code by following some syntax. Return, are able to see? Like this, we can write. Now see here, I am writing return, open, close. Here just open the div tag. And here now you can write login component, normal JavaScript code, nothing else, guys. Now if anyone want to utilize this login component anywhere, okay, now app.js file, are able to see, in app.js file one command available, see, a default app. Then in index.js they are importing here, but I cannot import. Now I am removing the app component. See, I want to use the login component. See, login component. Now, just I'm save the application, but there is no import here. You will get an exception. See here, module build failed. Whenever you are creating any JS application, any JavaScript file, one straightforward command you need to export, then only you can able to import here. See, export default login, your file name, function name, and export command, everywhere file name should be same. This is called a module concept in JavaScript here, guys. Now wherever you want, you can go to index.js file. Now where is your login? Import login from where? In current folder slash login. Now go there, go to the browser, a login component is displaying. Once you know minimum basic how to create, in terminology this is called a react function. This is a functional level component in React terminal. Normal in JavaScript is it just a function, I know, but in React we can call as a React functions here. This is called as a app component, login component. Later on time we can create a header component, footer component, register sign up component, libraries, pages, lot of things will create on day to day life. Just first in today you need to learn about how to set up, how to print a hello world, and normal JavaScript, vanilla JavaScript code, how to write. Basically writing this syntax is nothing but JSX. We can create our own HTML tags as a XML, you know, right? Parent tag, child tags, you can create your custom tags that support available here. Anyway, later on time, it's a day one, right? I don't want to disturb, mix it with a lot of things. Just simply what I discussed is introduction, how to create a React project, how to run the project, and exploring project follow. First four things, guys. Only these four things. Tomorrow onwards, I mean to say from Monday onwards, we'll try to do a use case, a login component will create, header component. For your website, header is complete required, footer is required, home page is designed, everything we will be discuss as well. Can you guys do today this one? Don't skip small things, guys. Once you started means day to day you need to practice. Just listening is not sufficient. You need to practice more. Still, next few classes, Bootstrap is not required. Just please go ahead and revise your Bootstrap classes. 3 to 4 classes are there. That is mandatory for the React. That is what I am saying. Clear? Where you can get it? Just visit our website already in the courses tab. Okay, if you are not at enroll, just contact with our admin team. They will help you for the enrollment. And here all sessions are there, full sessions with JavaScript. Today's session will upload to here. You can watch it and you can practice as well. That is all about in today's session. Sunday, tomorrow, no class. From Monday, we'll continue and we'll continue for the next topics. Any questions? Any questions? And we are closing complete enrollments for React in today only, guys. Tomorrow onwards we will not accept any new enrollments for anyone. If you are not at enroll today and get the video access and watch the previous sessions till now. Whatever is done, React you can continue for the live classes. Okay, this is our contact number, guys. Okay, so that's all today's session and we'll catch up on Monday. Thank you, guys.
Sir, in the further classes, go little slow, sir, right? Because really completely new for the year.
Yeah. Today is just a introduction session, just a given. Tomorrow, next Monday onwards, everything you understand clearly. Just I given environment setup so that tomorrow is a holiday, you can practice. So that purpose.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Just
And
a
we, in the
introduction level.
meanwhile, we will go through those
Yeah, I will
books
give
that
the time.
are.
That's why I'm saying to directly I will not integrate you Bootstrap with React so that whoever not yet done, they can go to Bootstrap classes. They will complete those approaches, those videos. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Others, are we good?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Super. Chalo guys. Thank you then, and we'll catch up on Monday. Bye bye. Happy weekend.
You too.